So here's a modern raid. We're starting Meldrath's Majestic Mansion. Right now they're pulling trash mobs. We're not to touch any doors, and because that can trigger an event, and that event can occur at any time. So we got to be very mindful. Okay, they're going to start with doors now, and we also got to be careful with elevators. We've got to be very communicative. Make sure that the entire raid gets on elevator at the same time. Clicks the elevator. Only one person clicks the elevator, and only one person's clicking doors. So. So my job is MA. Looks like I just got blind. So I'm just going to go forward. I got to target these elites first. Elites first. I was blind. So one thing I mentioned was being communicative, but not a lot of chatter. So everyone's real quiet right now, paying attention to what's being pulled. And here they come. Very important to switch targets. They're about 20% switch. Stay in attack mode. Look at all these gnomes, I love it. One thing that's cool with this expansion is we get a lot of gnome meats. And so you can have a shaman use that to make essence of gnome, which gives you a nice small illusion. You can tell the energy level's a lot different when we're on raids. So you just gotta, it's all about paying attention. There's a lot of planning and scheduling that goes into this. So, the focus is a little higher because a lot more depends on you targeting the right mob at the right time, avoiding AoEs, paying attention to emotes, etc. See how quickly we jump on top of those mobs, and everyone follows the main assist. That's key. We are kind of creeping a little bit, but that's okay because we understand the event. But generally want to stay back. Another thing you'll notice is the extended target windows. I can see targets coming in, some things pop off because either a monk is feigning death or a bard uses fading memories. So you got to pay attention to that extended target window as well. Another thing you want is hide corpse. You want to hide these corpses because the corpses are legitimate targets even though they're dead. So you can accidentally click them and loot them instead of targeting. The one thing that Deal has, which is really nice, he has all of his combat stability and combat agility, which increases his survivability. You won't get one shot immediately. Looks like I hit a lag spike. There's a rewind. Alright. So if you watch, okay, so now you got to target an elite. Just stay on them, don't switch. You watch as the troopers are going to be mezzed. Eventually we're going to get 3 elites. What you want to do is look at their name tags. Looks like there's 2 elites, there you go. Because sometimes the extended target window gets full, you can't see that 3rd elite. So you just got to be very, very attentive. Make sure that you move the target ring or the target annulus into the correct place. Now we can finish off the troopers. Okay, so now we're moving to the front door. No one is to touch any doors except the people pulling. And move into this room. It's very important that everyone move together as a group, stay together. So this is a great thing about EQ, man. It's team building and it's working together, everyone being on the same page. One person is a grandfather clock. You see that? Isn't that cool? Other people, there's a frog log with a fez hat, one of those Othmere fez hats. I love that. And there's a paladin with a flaming sword. Looks like all the gnomes, all the rogues are gnomes for now. So now we're moving up to the elevator. Again, staying all as one group. Okay, see how everyone waited for that one assigned person to open the door. Same thing here. You notice how everyone's waiting. Notice how we're still not going in there, not until we get the call in. So everybody knows their place. This is how you have, you have a good raid. When people are listening, very attentive, goes smooth. And no one's going to activate the elevator. People are instructed to go to the north door. Nobody activates the elevator unless you have one assigned person activating the elevator. So you gotta be a little more focused. So you can see this is kind of like a torture chamber or a place for humanoid robot experimentation, where Meldrath conducts his various experiments. Meldrath is an evil gnome that discovered a portal from Steamfont Mountains, and anyways, he established this place called Meldrath's Majestic Mansion, where he conducts all of his evil experiments. The lore is really, really good. Eventually, we're going to fight Kerafyrm. This is where Kerafyrm goes. Kerafyrm actually goes to a different place called Crystallos. We're going to fight him soon, and that's sort of the end game part of Secrets of Faywder. So anyways, I thought you guys liked to see what I do when I'm not doing poison making videos. I got a great guild, very, very nice guys and gals. I've been together for about 2 years now, and established very good relationships with them. Just like a family. So we're just waiting for the event to start. So I'm going to switch to that elite at about, there you go, switch to him now. And I'll switch to that trooper over there that's getting damaged. Right there. Actually, I probably need to switch to Meldrath. wherever that other trooper is. So when we get breakneck hoists, we need to duck. When we get breakneck locks, we get a charge. The duck, when he hoists his axe or whatever, you gotta duck. Everyone's gotta duck. You gotta stay ducked until you see another emote that says the axe, goes by your head and does harmlessly. Then you can stand back up and start re-engage him. Okay, so we're about to engage Meldrath, Breakneck. There he is. Meldrath comes later. And we gotta watch DPS on this fight. This is one of those slow, controlled fights. Okay, I got the duck emote. So you gotta wait for him to say harmlessly passes over your head. I can't do it. There you go. Now I can stand back up. Once the ad spawn, back off on the elite. So you gotta watch the DPS, as I was saying. Get onto the elites fast. So switch quickly. It's actually pretty smooth if you know what you're doing. And then switch right back to Breakneck. And watch for those emotes. Once we get a charge emote, whoever it is that gets the charge emote has to run northeast. Back off on the elite. Yeah. We're going to let our enchanters take care of that trooper. And just go right back onto Meldrath. Alright. Yep, just leave the trooper alone unless instructed otherwise. Okay. So someone's obviously killing the trooper. It's not that big a deal. It's not a deal breaker. The main thing is... Okay, now that Fior has a charge, we want to head south so we can avoid that AoE. Okay, AoE goes off. Go back onto an elite. So now I'm going to switch back. Okay. So it's probably better to keep those troopers. Someone I think may have dotted it up. Back on the elite. And I think it's probably better to switch over to the elites that are on these casters over here. And gotta protect your healers for sure. We'd be nothing without our clerics, so back to the master. I love that skeleton kick animation. That's so awesome. Back to the elite. Switch. And, we have guild leaders telling us when the next charge is about to go off, because they have it all on a timer. Still, you're paying attention for those emotes. Those are important. Switch. And just keep doing this. See how we're burning them down. Very slow, controlled DPS. No one's burning any disciplines. If we were to put too much DPS on him, we would get waves and waves and waves of ads, and it would just melt the raid down. So we're not touching that. Right back to him, paying attention for the emote. This is a perfect place to fight the elites right here, because when he does his charge, you want to be on this against this south wall. Okay, so someone got the charge emote. See that there goes the emote against that guy who is Divine Aura'd. So he didn't die. We now switch back to him. Got to move him back into position. Just okay, so now we leave the elites alone. We're going to burn him the last 15%. See if the elites despawn. They might stay up. Okay, they despawned. Okay, there you go. So that's a completed event. We got some people dead. We'll go ahead and hide them. And see what kind of loot we have. Cloak I can't wear. So here's our first attempt at Kerafyrm. I'm just... we're in Crystallos. The raid has moved to Crystallos from Meldrath's Majestic Mansion. I'm just kind of in shrouded form, seeing what I can see. This is our first attempt at engaging them. We're slightly undermanned. And keep in mind, we're learning the event. This is the first, like I said, this is the first time we're engaging them. So anyways, we're just going to engage them and see what happens, and you know, take whatever learning experiences from this attempt. Oh my god. Gotta stay away from his tail, no! No! So when he tail strikes, get to his belly, right? Got him at 10%. Probably gonna wipe, but yeah, the problem is we because of the silence, we can't we can't res the tanks that go down, and as a result, oh, there I go. You can't buff them fast enough. So yeah. Yeah, we got him down to about 90. That was fun.